One of our traditions, family traditions for a day at the beach is fried chicken. So coming out of the city, we stopped and picked up some KFC to have on the beach. It's just one of those things we do. Before that, we used to do egg salad sandwiches. It was just part of hanging out at the beach for a day, is being able to pull out an egg salad sandwich out of your cooler in a can of pop soda. I'm from Michigan, so it's pop. We're at McGraw Park on Lake Huron. Right up here at the tip of the thumb. And it's a great day in September. Alright, we're gonna walk the beach down to Hat Rock. Last time we were out here, Hat Rock was on shore. The rising water has risen up around it. I'll show you when we get there. So the progression goes, you start out as a young person either backpacking or car camping in a small tent, and then you decide that you don't like sleeping on the ground anymore after a while, and decide to get air mattresses, or you get kids, you get a family, and decide you need a cabin tent so everybody can sleep in the same tent. Then you might need a pack-a-potty so you can have a bathroom in the tent for the kids or whatever. Then you have a bad experience with breaking camp in the rain or something, and maybe you pack up your tent and you get home and forget to dry it, hang it up in the garage or whatever, and you take it out the next spring and it's rotten, it's moldy and has holes rotted through it, and then you decide, well, let's get a camper. Then we can stay up off the ground. And that's like the next progression. Eventually, you might move to an RV, and like my wife and I a few years ago, go full-time on the road. We even sold our property and went full-time. For that, we needed a fifth wheel and a heavy enough truck to tow it. And we had a slide out for the living and dining area, because if you're living in it full time, you don't want to be crowded. You got to feel like you got some elbow room and space enough to actually live and not be miserable. Yeah, so the last time we were here at Lake Huron at McGraw Park, we could walk right to that rock. It was on the beach. We didn't even get our feet wet. And now with the higher lake levels, that rock is an island, and I'm not even going to try to get to it today. The water's a lot deeper. Stuff's always changing. The levels of the Great Lakes, sand is always moving. Even the lake bottom changes. You can't count on it being the same one year to the next. So I've sort of gone full circle, because I started out, with a tent and car camping, just camping out of the car or out of the van. When we had the kids at home, we traveled with a van most of the time, and traveled the whole country that way, and just setting up tents every night. And then Kay and I went full-time for a few years, and then after that we got tired of that, got tired of missing the grandkids and being away from home for so long, and decided to settle down again. But and now she likes to stay at home, and she's got a social life and a lot of stuff going on back home. And I still like to get away by myself, so I got a slide-in, a pickup camper, and that has been just perfect for me. But even though a pickup camper is really convenient, there's still places you can't go with it. And I still like to find some of those campsites that you hike into. And obviously you can't drive to it. You need a backpack. So it's almost full circle. It's back to where I started, with a backpack and a sleeping bag and maybe an air mattress because I'm old. So it's pronounced Point of Barks. This is the Point of Barks Lighthouse, and it's right at the tip of the thumb. Point of Barks, United States life-saving station. And there you have it, the evolution of the camper. It's all about having the right tool for the job, and it's all good for different phases of life.